Preston, and Andrew from Heart of Jordan. You're watching the South of Straight Show on YouTube. Oh yeah, brother.
Man, cold out.
Yo, man, you want a battle rap?
For real, battle rap? Okay, I can spit some shit. Yo, you want to battle me? Don't be ridiculous. I'll twist you like a Pepsi cat. Your turn to spit some shit.
Ah!
La 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 la. It's the C-O-K to the E. Coke Hogan, brother. La 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 la. And I'm having with the P-O-P. Coke life, dude.
Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas.
Dang, man, I'm excited.
I was hoping he'd rub off on me.
I had to go just change my undies just now because I had a little pee-pee in there.
Out of my mind, couldn't get signed. Gonna go streaking by the bay. Load up your guns, shoot 'em for fun. Driving in jacked up Chevrolets. Furlong, smoke spawns. And I never won a thong before. Yeah, right. But now it's time to kick some ass on light. Nervous breakdowns all over town. So ruthless. If you're appalled, give us a call. Step off the streets.
Brother! Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hey, how you doing? Sideshow Nate and Mr. Dan Straight.
Hey,
you can
how's it
see
going,
that we've
dude?
got a whole full packed house here tonight,
Boom.
dude, at New Leonard Media. Hey, say hi, everybody. Everybody say hi. Yeah, we got the whole fam family of Tina Allen Green that is in with us tonight. Alera.
Oh, that was the name at one point.
Words,
in time.
you know, I'm not.
You know,
Good
he's still
with
he's
words.
still
I'm
thinking
not,
of 1974 here.
Yeah. You know what? We got lots of questions for 1974 too, 14,
Yeah,
and when
that's
we
gonna
get
be
to
fun.
it, when we get to it, everybody,
there.
it's not quite time right now. But welcome into the show. It is 7 p.m. You are on the South of the Straight Show, and thank you. So what are we doing tonight? I forgot.
Why'd y'all stop the Coke Life videos?
Oh, why did I stop the Coke Life? We didn't stop them.
the
I mean,
Coke Life
we haven't
videos
done
ain't
them in a
never
while.
stopped, dude.
We have a huge show planned for you guys tonight. If you haven't been following along with what we've been talking about on, Facebook, we've been talking about it on Twitter, Instagram, all over the damn place. YouTube, we've got
we've
got a
been
friend
blowing
of
it up.
ours who has he found a bottle. He found a bottle
Yeah,
on the shore of Old Mission Peninsula.
Right.
A 45-year-old bottle. And we are going to actually get the message that was inside of the bottle back to its owner tonight. This is going to
Right.
be like a heartfelt moment, I think.
It's like 43 years later.
Hey, you haven't
45.
shown it to her yet, right? Nope. She doesn't even know that it's there. Okay, good. She doesn't
She
even.
knows.
She just thinks that it may exist at this point, but really, it's just a big story. It hasn't even been. No,
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's
give
not-
it back to her. We're gonna get it back to her.
She will be receiving the
Yeah.
letter back tonight. So it'll be a reunion of the
yes.
letter to its owner tonight.
Yeah.
So it's, man, that is so
This
cool.
is so cool.
interesting.
This is like one of those things where it's like history comes full circle, I mean, it's not something that you actually see happen ever,
I know, man. It's like
So-
there's just this weird connection with people and the psyche and the message in the bottle thing. You
Right,
know? It's
right.
like we're drawn to that kind of thing for some reason. It's just got this mystique to it.
And
you know,
and we have other kinds of historic things that we have planned that are coming up in the future too, which include talking to an astronaut. Believe it or not.
yeah, that's actually happening.
That's gonna happen. So before we get to chatting with Tina Green, who is she was what 11, 12 years old, I think, 11 years old, throwing vodka bottles in Lake Michigan.
GTs is what we call that.
That's
Good
right,
times.
that's right, GTs.
Good times.
We'll be chatting with her in a second, but right now we have the music debut. Okay, everybody, this is the music debut of this man right over here, Mr. Dre Griffis. Dre, go ahead and say hi. You got the microphone right in front of you, man.
You put those headphones on if you want
Yeah,
to.
if you
I'm
want.
good. I'm just talking.
Okay.
That's cool.
Dre Griffis is he's a multi. What would you say? How many different versions of music do you play?
I just sing, man.
You just sing?
I
Okay,
just
is that?
sing.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
write music and
Let's
sing.
get this all figured out right now.
Well, yeah, I can tell you all about
you've got a brand new song that you want to debut on our show tonight.
Yes, sir.
It is it's a country song, right?
Yes.
Now wait, where did you get country music? I never would have expected this. I mean, are you like a really big country fan, or I mean,
No.
how does that work?
No, I like all genres of music.
Uh-huh.
But I actually was working at a job site
Okay.
we were remodeling Bayshore.
Uh-huh.
And I was working for Wolverine Builders, and they kept playing country music all day long. So eventually,
It just
I
grew on
started
you.
being a singer. I started to just
Yeah.
sing my own stuff to it. Well, eventually, I sang, a hook, and I said, she likes to touch me on my funny bone.
And he's got the voice too. Listen to
he's
that,
got the
dude.
voice.
Oh my God!
And
I love that.
everybody started singing that hook, so I figured, I better just write the song. So I wrote the song, and I spent almost 3 years trying to get it done.
Really, this has been a 3-year
You know,
work
I-
in progress.
I
for
talked-
you.
Well, it's hard when you're broke.
I talked to Dre about 4 or 5 months ago, and he's like, man, I got this song I'm working on, and I'm getting close. And he was in the studio at the time. Actually, he was like the day I talked to him.
Right.
He was
Yep.
going down to do something in the studio.
I was
think
going
he was
to meet Andy Van Gogh.
and
231
Andy-
recordings.
Yeah, that's our dude Andy right over there. So that's kind of cool, man. But you mentioned that you were doing this song, dude, and I've been so stoked. You're like, dude, I promise, man. As soon as this thing's done, I'm gonna hit you up, right?
What are
Yeah.
you
And then-
alluding to with the funny bone?
No, see, I
Make it
also...
what you want, bro.
Country music always has those funny songs where they
Yeah.
kind of get you hooky, and it makes you listen to it, and you're like, what did he say?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I believe this song does that, but it's actually about being tickled. That's exactly
Being
what
tickled.
the song's about. And if you listen to it, you hear it.
Right,
It
but
says
you can take it
tickling
any
over
way
and
you
over.
want.
You can take it however
where
you want
your
to
mind's
take it.
going with
Just
it.
take it.
Where's your mind going there, buddy?
You know me.
So, no,
I got
that's
my
that's
line
awesome,
in
man.
the gutter all the damn time.
I bet, but I'm so stoked to be able to have you finally come in, and
Yeah.
you got all the
Me
hard
too,
work
man.
is
I'm
done.
super excited.
And you've got this is a single, and he thinks it's going to be an awesome summer jam. I've listened to the song. I think it'll be great for this summer coming up. And so we're going to debut this song, and we're going to see where this single goes. He wants to
Right.
do more music, and it's like you
I
got to have a
bunch of
stepping
stuff
stone.
wrote, so.
You already got a lot of other
I got
stuff
a
wrote?
couple other things wrote. I just want to see how this does. Like I said, I'm broke. I got a bunch of kids. and like I said, we'll see what happens. I think it's so hooky that it could be something.
It could
So
be that
we'll
one,
see.
right?
jam.
Right. I mean, I think if anything, what we need to do is we need to get him out into the into like a venue. I mean, we got to
Absolutely,
get him
man.
up on a stage or something like a Union Street station or something like that. I mean, that would be
Maybe we got to reach out to our musical community here, and maybe some guys that want to throw a band together to do some side country
Right.
stuff would be perfect for like a little like Shimmers deal out on the deck out there or something
Right,
like
right.
that, and jam it out. Like, absolutely, if that's a song that's blowing up, people want to hear it. You're gonna have the opportunity to get on stage and sing. That's gonna happen.
Well, I sure hope so, man. I really do.
Emily says, "Hi, Mom." If anybody knows who Emily is, oh, that's your daughter.
Hi, Mom.
All right, awesome, yeah. Hi, Emily.
Dude, I'm excited.
I
Tonight
love this. This is like, it's like a family reunion type of a thing that's going on here.
It
Or
feels
something.
so good in the studio.
Well, a good
tonight.
music song. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, that
Like a
is awesome,
picnic.
man. So we're gonna see where this goes, and now.
I say we
Let's
talk to
say-
Drew Hale. Remember
let's
Drew
say-
Hale? I think from the Drew Hale band.
Oh,
I think,
there's great.
he'd be a great
Let's
one to
say
like
this
open
does
up
go
with,
somewhere though. Let's just
Who
say
knows?
this starts like picking up steam. You've got some stuff on backlog that you were saying that you're ready to get going on too.
Right.
But it's just making something happen with this first one. What do you think you're going to be bringing for the Heat this next round? You got
Right.
you got a few put
It's
back.
another country song.
Another country song.
Yeah.
It's more of a softer song, probably.
Okay.
Are you thinking that maybe you're going to do like a full length LP or something at some point? here?
To be honest with you, I really don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sing, and wherever it takes me, I'm just gonna.
Who's
go with it.
who's doing the music for you? Because you said that you're just the singer.
You
I mean,
got it.
yeah.
I reached out to a lot of friends that
Uh-huh.
I grew up with around the area. I'm not gonna say no names, but I never got no answer from anybody.
Wow.
Really?
And then I
Really?
finally, I kept hearing this name, Jabo.
Jabo.
And I
Jabo
said,
Billman?
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I said,
right.
you know what? If I'm spending money on it, and it's my money, then I think I'm gonna go and try to get the best dude I can get.
For sure, right.
So
Absolutely.
I actually messaged him. He messaged me back. He said yes. I don't even think we were in the studio for an hour, and the dude had everything done.
No shit. He did. Wait a minute. He did the guitar, the bass, the drums.
He didn't do no drums. He didn't
no?
Hold up. I got some other people to talk about.
Okay. Yeah. Let's. I mean, if anything, we want to know who's getting credit for this stuff. You know.
So J-Bo came in there and he laid all the rhythm down for me. He put the guitar and then he put a solo. And he put a lot of solos, but the solo I chose I just think it fit the song perfect. And then on drums, I have Steve Seward. He's the drummer for, used to drum for Risque.
Risque?
Yeah, he has his own band now, and he's incredible. Also with him, about an hour, he was in the studio, and he was done.
Really?
Yep. And then there's Matt McCaplin did bass. He's a young kid I just met. He has a studio of his own, and he's amazing. Just same thing. Just whipped it out in an hour, and that was it.
That's awesome. You whipped out the funny bone in an hour.
Those are the kind of guys we want to know about, because we want him to come on our show too. If he's got a side project or something he's working on.
All those guys have bands. They're all, you see J-Bo, he works at the radio station. You see him on the billboards and stuff.
Yeah,
so
100.3 up there.
You got it. They're all busy dudes, but they all stepped up and helped me, and I'm just glad that everybody didn't respond, because I believe I got the best guys to do it. So.
What I think too is if it only took for like an hour, you hit the number one thing. The Kiss, the Kiss rule, Dan, when it comes to music. Kiss.
To me.
Keep it simple, stupid.
There it is.
You gotta keep it simple and stupid. Right. That's the number one thing, dude.
That's what we do on our show. So.
I don't want to forget Andy Van Gelder.
Yes.
No, that's our guy.
Yeah.
I gotta say that dude, he's bad butt. He's bad. He took a lot of crap from me. So.
Hey.
I'm just impatient, but other than that, he's awesome, and I can't wait to do the next one with him.
Well, I've seen him work before, and he is completely awesome. He doesn't just produce a song, but he also directs the song. And that's the difference between a lot of producers. Anyone can record something, but when you have somebody directing it and saying, "Hey, like that's awesome," tweak it this way or something. I've seen Andy work, man.
That's where I was.
But did Adam Petrie play
That's
on
where you guys
it?
were
If he didn't have Adam Petrie on it, it wasn't. Wasn't worth it.
If he didn't have him on,
did
he have Adam?
When I first met him and I went in there, every sound that he heard, I had right here. There was no. I had to create it. When I went in there, I was making guitar sounds with my mouth, making the bass line with my mouth, making the drum with my mouth, and then Andy kind of just threw it together with a keyboard, and then we took that and then just went to the guitars, and then he did his thing and threw it at the drummer.
It's pretty cool, too, to see how that all gets made, isn't it?
And then you'll hear what happened, and everything, the song really is exactly what I heard in my head. So.
Wow. Nice. You know what? I don't want to take it off topic real quick, but you just gave me the inspiration to something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've been wanting to make an a cappella band. Okay? I'll play guitar. Nate, drums, go.
That's my idea. Are you kidding me? You're not taking the rockapella. That was rockapella, dude.
You bass, you drums. Hit the drums, dude.
See, now you gotta take that, loop it up with some stuff, and you'll have yourself.
We got a hit.
We got a rock and hit.
Throw it online.
I love it.
Hey, Aunt Tina, Autumn is saying hi too. We got Autumn watching in. Yes, Autumn and Sherry are checking you guys out too. They cannot wait to see the message in the bottle reunited with Tina. Tina is the one that wrote a letter in a bottle 45 years ago. 45 years ago, almost to the date. August 29th was the day. And we have a bunch of trivia questions that we're going to be asking Tina, too. I hope you guys are enjoying the Moani wear. Is this the side that it's on? I can't even see it. You know that? I thought that the logo, when I first saw these glasses, I thought they would be like in my way of seeing.
No,
I didn't even
awesome.
know which side it was on.
You're pretty cool there,
That's
dude.
pretty cool, man.
Daniel, our dude.
Yeah, Mr. Franchise. He's supposed to be coming by today, too. I told him to stop by because we were going to be wearing
him a
his
while
stage,
back. I'm
his,
like,
his
dude, why aren't
shades.
you on our show?
Oh, dude.
But hey, he made it.
Okay, so does everybody want to hear this song? This is a Dre song, Dre Griffis, from right here in Traverse City. This is very cool, man. This is your song right here that we are going to play tonight, and it is catchy. It is catchier than Fish. It's so catchy. It is just the catchiest damn tune. I couldn't say what I wanted because Eric requested that I keep a filter on my mouth tonight.
I love that he's doing this. This country.
I like it too.
Yeah. You play. Oh, I'm telling you, like a fish. Good luck trying to drown this fish. Ain't happening. This song's going, dude.
All right, we're gonna play that song for you right now. And we don't have a music video or anything. You know, I mean, usually we make music. We have music videos that we're featuring here on YouTube, but we do have. We'll just have the logo playing and we'll have the music playing.
You guys ready though?
And I hope that everybody has subscribed. Thank you, Tony, for tuning in.
Everyone that's tuning in, we need this feedback.
Yeah.
Let's hear about this song. Let's do this for Dre.
We want to hear your
feedback.
Hometown hero.
Cool. I'm cool with it. I just want to know if you like it or not.
Right.
Be real about it.
And Tony's a country guy. Tony's into the country
I know that we
music.
don't have tons
of
country listeners, but you know what? Everyone can appreciate good music.
Well, we have a lot of Michigan music listeners.
It's not trap.
It's Michigan music, guys.
Right.
It's Michigan music.
It's a little bit different.
Feedback,
here we go. Before we get to that, I do want to let everybody know one of our sponsors for tonight. We are being we got sponsors. Dan.
We got sponsors.
Can you believe this? We got sponsors.
Ta-da!
Yes. We should probably load that one up, huh? That's
if you don't have it, then it's way too late.
Oh wait, no,
way too late.
Hold on, I gotta get the sound, dude. It's not even worth it.
We got sponsors.
Yeah, we have sponsors tonight. Great Lakes Makeup Management, thank you for sponsoring tonight's show, and I hope that you guys are checking this out. Make sure that you go down to the first comment down below. I have all of the information for Great Lakes Makeup Management, and as well as our other sponsors who we will be getting to as the night goes on. Make sure that you check out Great Lakes Makeup Management if you got your hair, you want to get your hair done up or anything like that. Yep, get your hair did, but mainly makeup. I mean, she's an incredible. She does the makeup that is just, I mean, phenomenal. So if you got like a wedding or anything like that, make sure that you contact Great Lakes Makeup Management. Boom. Here you go, everybody. Here is Dre's song, "Funny Bone." Get your funny bone on here, man. Right here on the South of the Straight Show.
Makes me go crazy. She likes to touch me on my funny bone. The way she puts her hands on me, tickling me, it drives me wild. I'm twitching and a giggling just like a little child. She's crazy and I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Touching me makes me go crazy. She likes to touch me on my funny bone. Always got me over 'cause I'm going away too fast. Girl is on my side, she trying to make a new laugh. She's crazy and I love it. She's crazy and I love it. She's crazy and I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. The way that girl be touching me makes me go crazy. She likes to touch me on my funny bone. The way she puts her hands on me, tickling me, it drives me wild. I'm twitching and a giggling just like a little child. She's crazy and I love it. She's crazy and I love it. She's crazy and I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. The way that girl be touching me makes me go crazy. She likes to touch me on my funny bone. makes me go crazy. She loves to touch my funny
Dude, what do you want to do on June 29th, 2019? I don't know, man. Dude, do you want to go to the greatest fucking concert ever? I want to go to the most awesome concert in the world.
This is your time, this is your life. It's only yours, it's for you to decide. Would you rather fall, would you rather feel? I hope you're strong enough. I know you think you've got the guts. I'll be the first to call your bluff right here, right now. You play the victim, make me look like a fool. The gods are angry and they're swarming to kill you. Oh yeah, the gods are swarming you. Your quiet world now falls on deaf ears. So scream again, no one cares. Never the victim, always the fool. The gods are angry.
Oh, hey, yeah, I gotta push the microphone. Yeah, there we go.
My phone-
Welcome in,
oh,
everybody. That we just got done listening
really?
to Dre Griffis' first, first song that he's ever created. Dude, that was absolutely
amazing.
awesome. I mean, that was great, dude. I have to say, my hat's off to you. If I had one on, I mean, I would
Thanks,
be,
man, I appreciate
I would
it.
be taking it off. If I could find a hat, I'd put it on and I'd take it off because that was incredible. And now, wait a minute, we were talking a little bit off the air. Your background singing. Have you sang before in bands, or is this your?
I made a few songs out in California, but I've never really had any kind of trainer or anything to be
Really?
singing. I just sing. Mom said, "Sing, boy," and I sang.
That's
You know what I was saying? I
Oh
said
my God,
the song
that's
doesn't sound any
incredible.
different from any other hit country song that's platinum right now.
right.
The song doesn't
move
sound
that
any
a little
different
bit
from
there, Dan.
any of those songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think this song's got major potential. I like it.
I think so
Tony
too,
Bruce
you know.
liked it.
Tony Bruce, David Hurley,
David
David
Hurley
Hurley from
liked it.
434 Promotions down there, downstate. We could, I mean, I think, you know what, we had played that, coming out of that song, we had played the upcoming show that's going to be on June 29th at Studio Anatomy.
Yeah,
$10 at the door, $7 in advance. You can still get them at studioanatomy.com. We got four incredible bands, Aurelius, Catharsis Theory, Dan by Dawn, and Nagazi Metal Shop are all coming to Traverse City. And this is going to be the first of our many shows that we're doing this summer. That's why we called it the South of the Straits, what was it? I forget.
The summer.
Summer something. Summer music series. That's what it was. Summer music series. So
It's supposed to be on the screen here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be up here, but we all got
That's
it.
how we remember things, guys. We have a screen, and we can go, oh, yeah, this is who's on tonight.
don't
Because
know
we're
where it's
forgetful.
at. I
We
don't
are
even
bad.
see it.
Tony, you know that.
Yeah, anyways. But we're going to be doing multiple different genres,
Multiple.
you know? I mean, this one is going to be metal, but I think, we're going to need a country singer, you know?
Even if it's just one song.
Dude, yeah, I mean, even if it, exactly. If it's one song
So
that...
here's
I
a
got
good-
another one. I could have it ready if a studio was ready to knock it out in 3-4 weeks. We could do it.
I
'Cause
tell you
could
what,
do it
you're
just like
you're
that.
in a studio right now, dude. So
Gotcha.
you know, I mean, think about that. It's,
I got
that's
the
one thing
rhythm,
that-
I got the beat, everything. It's
Yeah.
right in my head.
We got all the equipment
Just
to
like
make
the
that.
last one.
We can recreate anything here.
We certainly could, just like we did earlier, Dan. Did you know what we did earlier? And do you remember what we did earlier?
I wasn't here for it.
There's a guy that came in here that we know quite well. His name is Coke Hogan. He came in here and he recorded a song really quickly. See, because, you know, in the past what has happened is Coke Hogan is claiming that a lot of people have, like, they've stolen his songs. There's, like,
Yeah,
this
yes.
one right here, like...
Hush, little coaster, don't make a sound. Just twist the cap and chug her down. It's just the Coke inside the can. In the bottle in your hand. Toss that Sprite. Live the Coke life.
Whatever.
Take
Yeah, they took that from the Coke.
Right.
It's his song.
Supposedly.
Off to Coca-Cola land.
That's wrong.
They got it really good. But yeah, he came in earlier.
He came in earlier and he recorded the song.
freaking message in a bottle. Hey, bro, Coke bottle, dude. Freaking message in a bottle. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Message in a bottle, dude.
He kind of fell apart at the end.
Freaking message in a Coke bottle. Freaking Coke, brother.
Oh, Cokester. You blew it, man.
So, yeah, the Cokester was in earlier. He wrote
I think
a song.
the Coke is getting to his mind.
Which, you know what? It was amazing that he did that, Dan. I mean, he came in at the most opportune time because we have in the studio with us tonight a message in a bottle that's going to be going back to the owner. I mean,
absolutely. He knew.
How does he do this stuff?
I say the Coca-Cola has gone to his mind, but it does good things for him too. Because he's like
I think
he's
the
clairvoyant.
Coca-Cola's gone to somebody's mind.
He's
I would
Coca-Cola clairvoyant now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He knew that was happening, so he knew.
Well, hey,
in advance.
Dre, I wanted to thank you so much for coming in tonight and playing your song with us. I mean, this is
it's crazy. We've known Dre for years.
Yeah.
So this is crazy.
We're gonna try to push this a little bit farther. We're gonna take a clip out of that. We're gonna take a clip out of that your song right there from this video right here, and then we're gonna try to push this on the radio stations and whatnot because that's you're a Michigan musician now. Welcome to the family, dude.
Absolutely,
born and raised.
Yeah.
We're gonna push it so hard. We're gonna push a hole through the Great Wall of China. We're gonna push. Boom.
I'll
That's
be
how
right
hard
behind
we're
you.
That's how hard we're pushing this, dude.
That was the worst analogy I've ever heard in my life.
The Cokester was the one that told me to say that tonight.
Well, thank you, Dre. And you know what? We're gonna switch some seats now. We gotta move some seats because we got
Thanks,
the message
Dre.
in the bottle.
We're pushing this. Once
Thank
again,
you,
guys.
Andy. Thank you, J-Bo. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, McCaplin.
Yeah, brother.
And thank you, Dre.
My daughter.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
I can't wait to
Dre.
hear what's going to be happening next with you, bro. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Dre Griffis, guys.
Dre Griffis, right there,
Outta
everybody.
here.
And
You got everything, Dre?
We gotta move seats now. So we want to get. Let's see if we can possibly do this. I want to get Eric and I want to get Tina right up here on the microphone because you guys are the ones who. This is here for the next half an hour. We are going to be talking to these folks. Because we have a huge story here. This is something that.
Glasses? Are those what's?
Those you can wear them.
You can wear them.
Oh no,
if
I thought
you'd
maybe they were.
No,
You want to wear the?
Hi.
Yeah, look at this. This is the coming together right now of two people who did not know each other. If they never would have met had Tina not written a message and put it in a bottle 45 years ago, April 29th, if I do remember, 1974. I wasn't even born yet, but somehow I can remember this. But you
Cool, man.
Tina, tell us the story about this because this is just absolutely incredible. Where did this come from? Where did the idea of this come from? Were you just like a 12-year-old kid and you're like, or 11-year-old?
Well, I was once a 12-year-old kid. But my grandparents started all the fun. Out on the peninsula back then, there was not much going on. We were way out there. There was no other kids. Excuse me. So they always had something fun for us to do. Building stuff. We had tree houses. There was always something fun. And I think my grandpa was equally as excited about it as me and my brother.
And
so,
you know what? I gotta say too. I when I was a kid, I used to write messages in bottles and I'd throw them in the inland lakes and stuff like that. And I don't think I was ever getting anywhere. But I mean,
well, me and Nate were in a special education class together when we were younger. So that might have had something to do with it.
Were we?
I thought so, weren't we?
Maybe we
Can't
were.
remember again.
But you wrote the message in you put it in the bottle. Was it a bottle? Where did you get the bottle? I'd like to know.
It was a vodka bottle.
It wasn't yours, right?
My mom.
Oh,
It was probably,
she got her.
it was probably my mom or, Rena, my grandma and grandpa.
Hey,
like I said, there was nothing to do out there.
Good times, you know.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it was a vodka. Do you remember what kind of vodka it was? Or,
No, do
was
you?
it
It was a white
I
bottle.
think it was Kamchatka.
Kamchatka?
I think it was. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was Rita's brand.
That could be.
And
huh?
the bottle itself, Eric, a couple of years ago now, right?
Yeah.
You're-
What year was it that you found that? That
2015. It was the third week of August in 2015 when I found it.
Wow.
So
Really?
Not too far off from the day you sent
But
it
I
out.
didn't have the technology.
Uh-huh.
I had such an old phone and I didn't know how to get a message. And I was afraid to open a message from someone I didn't know.
Of
So,
course.
no, don't do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So when I got my new phone, it was better technology and I could see that it wasn't going to be anything horrible. So
Right.
It was my letter.
That's how you met him.
Yay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, so Eric, you were like working on a construction project or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And you were digging down into some of the dirt and you found this message in a bottle?
Sticking out of the side of the sand. Yeah, it was like 3 feet under the dirt.
3 feet in the dirt, really.
100 feet off, it was covered.
How far away?
Buried forever.
So how far away from your grandparents' place was it found?
We were about a mile from the lighthouse.
About a mile from
miles.
So a couple miles.
So
So
we'd
it-
have gone a couple miles.
But it
down
floated
the
out. I
beach.
mean, this is the
But who
interesting
knows how
part.
long it floated,
It
right?
floated around out there, and it got
10 years?
buried. I mean, it got buried under the dirt from the sea. I mean, the shore. Everything, the waves,
everything.
and all that.
Yeah.
The waves. That's the word. Yes,
That's
the waves.
waves
But
and sand?
so, what were you doing out there? What were you doing digging out there? You just like having a good time digging around on the dirt for the day, or I mean,
Trying to. No, I was working on a job site, putting a foundation in for a new home. It had been excavated, and I was actually looking for Petoskey stones.
Because we discovered we're both like huge rock fanatics. I am
really?
the biggest rock person. We're going to
Huge
argue
rock
over
guy, yeah.
who's
And
the
it
rock
was,
person.
I was looking for it, and I was off on the edge of the property,
Uh-huh.
and I saw it sticking out.
That's crazy, dude.
Pulled it out, and it was a message in a bottle.
My
It
gosh,
said, read
dude.
this. And I was like, what? Just happened.
Right.
That's just got to be the strangest thing. I've never been lucky enough to find a message in a bottle, but I've always like dreamed about finding a message in a bottle. You know.
You hear about these things, but you don't
Right.
ever experience them. Other
Busta
than
Hyman has a really good point. Give out right up on that mic, man. You got to get on that
can't hear-
mic.
can't
Yeah,
hear
we
ya.
can't hear you very well there,
All right.
Eric.
Yeah.
But yeah, here, let me just do that. There we go. Okay, we got it. Yeah. Anyways, so the bottle was sitting in the dirt. You pulled it out. It's a message, I mean, what did you think? What was running through your head at that time? Like, were you thinking like, okay, this is just a joke, this is a prank, or I mean, what was your initial?
Oh man, that's
Hoping
a
there
good
was
question.
a lot of money in there.
Hoping there was a lot of money, or a treasure map,
pirate.
maybe.
Treasure map. See, that's what I would have thought. Treasure map.
It was. I was looking for rocks, so a message in a bottle was pretty unexpected at the time.
Right.
For my
right.
quest for Petoskey stones.
Right. And but you found this. I mean, what did you think? Tell me exactly what was going through your head.
I don't know. It was kind of nostalgic. Pulled it out of the bank, looked at it, didn't open it, even though that was my first instinct, was just tear the
Yeah,
tear the
like
letter
it's
out.
not easy to get something out of a bottle either.
No, I had to use a screwdriver.
It was sealed
Right.
with crayon wax.
It was sealed with crayon wax.
Crayon
it was
wax.
sealed. So I went around and got all the guys from the construction site, and we all gathered around. There's about 25 people, and cracked the top.
Poison gas came out. No.
Everybody died instantly.
He was a sole survivor. So guess what, you guys?
Right.
So
got
no,
the
we
gas.
pulled it out, and here it is right here. Tina, I'll give this back to you.
The vodka
Oh
bottle.
my gosh! Wait a minute now, Tina.
vodka
What's it?
preserved
Tell
this.
me now. You've seen pictures of this.
Yes.
You've seen photos. You haven't seen this yet.
No,
You actually,
and it just brings back some memories of my grandparents.
Does it
So
really?
it's-
You put this in
yeah.
the bay.
And now, do you have a picture of your grandparents?
Oh,
now?
I do.
We'll get to those. We'll get to those.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So anyway,
Yep.
Yep.
You put this in the bay 45 years ago.
Holy moly.
You say what you want.
Holy
This is your
moly.
moment.
Wow. Oh, and just to think that my
There it is.
grandparents were there watching me write it.
You can
at
keep this
that.
too. You can put all of it in there.
And you know, at 11 years old, I'm sure my grandma told me to write whomever.
You still don't do that.
Because I don't think I've used that word ever again in my life. Till right now. Whomever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tina, what does that feel like? Tell us. I mean, what is the emotions?
So good. I want to go back.
Yeah, why don't you read it?
It says, "Hello to whomever finds this bottle. I threw it out in front of the lighthouse on the Old Mission Peninsula." Misspelling. I was staying. I was staying. No ad. I was staying my grandpa's cottage. It's supposed to be cottage. We had a cottage by the lighthouse, and I lived in I lived in Westland. Please write and tell me where and when you found this message. From Tina Alera. And I was hoping it would be a pirate or a mermaid, but thank you.
He's a pirate. Don't let him fool you.
I'm half pirate, half mermaid.
But something funny is my niece has a friend who's the mail lady for this address, and someone wrote me a letter. So when I get back home, there's a letter that someone wrote me and sent it to this address.
What?
Oh my gosh!
Crazy. Now, is there something on the back too? Is there something?
Yeah, that's where it says, "Please read this."
Oh yeah,
Is it stuck
please
to
read
this?
this.
Yeah, you got to be careful with it. It looks like it's.
It is ancient, right?
It is. It's got some years to it.
45 years old.
There it is.
Oh
my
gosh.
my spelling and my grammar and
Yeah, hold that right
everything.
up there. Let's see what
I
that
don't know
looks
where I'm
like.
looking.
Right here. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That is just
Oh, it
that's
is.
amazing.
And then here's the read
You were
this,
11
read
years
this.
old.
Read this. You were
And that's
just
the first thing I saw when I pulled it out of the berm was read this. I was
right.
like, what?
So it was probably like.
And are you
pulled up
thinking like you're probably thinking to yourself at the time, Eric? You're actually like, this could be an emergency, maybe. You know?
Is
Is there
somebody
like
hurt?
Yeah.
Somebody need help? SOS?
You know, what we should have brought in tonight was our friend Jack Begley from the Curse of Oak Island.
Right.
We've had him on the show before. And we should have hit him up and said, dude, we got this treasure in the bottle thing going on. He would have loved it. He's a treasure fanatic.
God,
You know,
that's
he's
so
on Oak
exciting.
Island.
That's you know what? This is just you hear
You can
of
put it in
all
this if you like, and
good.
keep it.
you hear of all
Take
these
this pad.
nightmare stories in the world,
Give it-
you know.
Thank
Right,
you. I'm
yeah.
gonna put it in a frame.
And we're seeing right now. I mean, we're witnessing something that is not ever going to happen. You know, I mean, in any of our lifetimes, this is the first time and probably the only time that anything like this is ever going to happen.
Absolutely.
I mean,
For
there's
me,
people
at
that are
least.
witnessing this right now that are like, wow, you know, it is real. You know, it really does exist. And I mean, I'm just let me go through my feelings now. You want to talk about like it's a fairy tale, you know? I mean, it's like one of those fairy tales that you hear of that you never really expect to come true. And that's exactly what we've just seen, you know? I mean, that thing right there coming full circle from the past. I mean, back to you. And then you get to keep now. I mean, you get to take that back into your life.
Yes,
I mean,
I'm gonna frame it and hang it. And just,
And you know what? I think that's the part of, you know, that tugs on the human soul. That you're gonna put something out there and just see where it goes. You have no idea.
Right.
It's at the whim of the world, and who knows? And that maybe it'll come back to me because you wrote the message that please let me know if you found
I
it.
could picture it with like stickers like you see on cartoons of like around the world, London, France.
Right.
Right.
And now, like, I'm sure you forgot about it by the time you got back to school after
Right.
that summer,
Yes,
it just kind of lost your mind, from the forefront of your mind. And then all these years later, for that to come back,
I know.
I mean, it's kind of shocking. It gives me goosebumps to think about it. It's really
Your
good.
reaction when you actually did open that message and you
I think I
pulled that
literally
picture up and you
screamed.
saw that picture and you said, "Is
Yeah.
this yours?" And you saw your
I went,
hand.
my letter. Yeah.
It all
Yeah.
came back. It all came back
Oh my
to
god!
you.
Yeah, I remembered, and I thought, oh, we melted crayons. Yeah.
Isn't that cool when you get to remember one of those old
Yes.
memories?
We
Like,
melted so
it's
many
filed
crayons.
away in the memory banks, but you're never going to break into it until someone reminds you of
I
something
know.
that is like, oh yeah, that's right. I've got this whole bank
I
of
wonder
memories.
what else. Well, we did bury a time capsule out there too.
Oh, really?
Wow,
And
so
your
that's still
brother and
something.
your cousin
My
also
brother
sent
and my
letters out.
cousin.
So there's a time capsule and 2 other messages.
There might be
in
2
the
other bottles.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Dude.
Wow, you guys had the funnest childhood. Oh my
We
god.
did.
I love
Honest
that.
to God, I was
If this
spoiled.
continues to
There's
happen
that.
in their family and like messages start showing up in bottles, this is going to be huge, man. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, we were
So
so
there's some
spoiled.
more out there.
Oh.
So there's more to be found from your family in the ground up here in northern Michigan.
Exactly. Yep.
And it will be found.
And
Yeah,
some of my
yeah.
family-
And
As
it could
time
be
goes
100
on.
years from now.
It could
But
be.
I mean, I think luckily you put it in
100
a
years,
good bottle vodka that preserved it. The vodka helped keep it,
Yeah, I got
intact.
that medium
Probably.
price
Some
vodka.
things that come out of your mouth. I just
I
wonder.
don't know. Is that scientifical? Can vodka preserve something?
Scientifical? Yeah, that's scientific.
I think they should do a MythBusters episode of this.
Oh man, you know what? It also reminds me of like a. Doesn't it? It's got like a Titanic feel to it, doesn't it?
This was me.
Is that a recorder?
Yeah.
You know what?
I could jam this song.
The 5th grade song flute is the soundtrack in hell.
Probably. That was a snippet. That was a snippet of
I
it.
worked in
a
elementary
teacher's
school. I was his teacher's assistant.
Yeah,
Really, really.
we were gonna ask you about that too.
Yeah, you're outside of finding messages and writing messages in bottles. You're a teacher, aren't you?
No, I was a teacher. Well, I'm not anymore.
Not
I'm
anymore.
retired.
Okay.
I quit my job.
Okay.
But I was a teacher's assistant.
Okay.
Wow.
Which brings back a very funny story that has to deal with the Funny Bones song.
Oh, really?
And it's not
all right.
X-rated, but I thought of it because it was your song. I was giving the spelling test for the kids. This is 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade. So I said, okay, everyone, the word is elbow. Sometimes people call their elbow their funny bone. And one little boy goes, I thought this was your funny bone. I said, no, the word is elbow.
Oh my God.
So that was...
Oh, it's your fun bone, not funny.
It was just so funny. I'm like, okay, he has a big brother or an inappropriate dad,
Probably both.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
That is really funny. So you've done some things, and you're a mother too as well.
Mother, grandmother, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
My daughter just texted. She just graduated from Wayne State. She's a funeral director, mortician. And my son lives at home.
Well, it's cool that you get to your
Okay.
grandmother too, and the whole family gets to share this whole story now. This is something that you guys can talk about, family reunions and everything. Like
I still
this
have
is
a
so
grandma
cool.
on my dad's side, but I still have a grandma.
Really?
You gotta share the story with grandma too, and let
Oh
her
yeah, she'll love it.
It's gonna be great. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Are you
I'm excited for you.
Are you teaching your children to write messages in bottles now? Is that like a...
Let's make it a tradition.
No.
Did you get a fine?
They'll get. I have a fine
What?
Someone
for littering.
shut up.
And it's dated.
No.
They prorated like a fine of littering, and then dated it back to 1974. So I owe like the DNR like 4,000.
Oh my
No.
God.
Are you
Dana,
kidding?
what is wrong with you, dude? Oh my gosh.
That's
For
not.
littering, don't litter.
Yeah, don't litter. The moral of the story.
Let that be a lesson to you,
I'm
children.
totally just kidding. I'm totally okay.
I know.
Well, that's okay. You didn't have to tell us that. We could let that ride.
Okay. I didn't know.
Tina, I am so happy for you. I'm so glad that you guys got to get this back together. Get this letter back to you.
I know, it's so fun.
What are you gonna do from here? Eric and you, are you guys gonna be like best buddies, pen pals, or like?
I would have to think so. Maybe.
Well, when I come to Traverse City,
Sure.
we can go and.
You guys should go together and throw
write
a message in a bottle.
We were thinking of
Find a
that.
bottle and
That's a great idea.
You guys
I think that's
both
a great
write a
idea.
letter,
That's brilliant, Dan.
put it in there,
Put that
seal
letter
it
in
off,
there.
throw it out there, and see what
Write
happens
the
with
story
it. Oh,
of how I
Yes,
found your
we
bottle
put
and
the
your
story in a
letter.
bottle. Yeah.
We'll put some
That
money
would be great.
together
Back
for a
out.
fine in case that happens.
Yeah, we'll just put the big old wad of
Yeah.
cash inside
We'll
of
put
it.
the money in
here's,
there.
Here's $50 for the littering fee, and
Right.
thank you for finding my letter. Now,
But the story must be heard.
right, yeah, it's got to keep on
Dude,
going.
what a cool,
man.
yeah, no,
Oh,
so
that's
you guys,
great.
you guys should plan something for like that. That would
Or
be
if
really
you ever
cool.
come to the UP, you can visit us at our house.
Yeah, you guys were up in the Grand Marais.
Grand Marais.
Grand
We live in
Marais.
Canton. We live
Wow.
in Canton, Michigan, but we go to Grand Marais for the summer.
Nice. How was the Superior doing up there? Is it chilly?
nippy.
A little bit nippy still, yeah.
Oh, you saw me waiting. Didn't I show you that? I put a picture on Facebook of me
Yes,
actually
yeah, I did
waiting
see
That
that.
was
on the
like-
lake and
It's like brain freezing your feet.
Yeah.
I had that. I just went into the bay, and that's not Superior.
We have a friend actually that lives up in Lake Superior.
Yeah,
he does the winter surfing.
He does.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He surfs those big waves. He gets the big.
The
beard.
guy.
Yeah.
That guy is. You guys know
Yeah.
that guy?
We had him on. Now I feel bad. I don't remember his
Daniel
name.
Shatter.
Daniel Shatter.
Yep.
And he gets the big icicle beards going. He puts a wetsuit on. He
Frozen
rides,
beard.
He rides the waves,
But
man.
how does your eyeballs not freeze?
I don't know. I've wanted that too. I mean, my goal was to
a lot of blinking. He's doing a lot
think
of blinking.
Last year, I was going to try to grow out my beard so that I could just go up there, so that I could surf with him, even though I don't know how to surf. I mean, I'd just go up there just to see if I could get a big old ice beard, you know. I mean,
with the hose.
I guess I could. Yeah.
I think we decided we wanted Adam Petrie to do that, but he backed out.
Yeah, he backed out. Yep, Adam didn't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, he's got some medical issues. Apparently, he can't do that.
Right. Jeez. Okay, so you know what, Tina, with all of this hype and goofiness and fun, you know, I mean, it's a heartfelt moment. It's been absolutely just I don't know how to explain the feeling that I'm feeling right now.
Well, it's been kind of a roller coaster this last couple of weeks, and
right.
Me and Eric been talking about. I work with Eric, so we're talking all the time about it. So it's like, whoa, yeah, this is so cool. And then here we are. Here's the pinnacle of the whole thing. You got the letter back. It's just like awesome to witness, awesome to be a part of this. But let's have some fun with it. Is that where you're going?
Yes, we're gonna have some fun with this now, Tina. I have some questions. We're gonna play a little game here really quickly. Let's get our game show music up. Yeah, we got a game.
Price is Right. Oh, come on down. Okay. Here I am.
We're gonna see how much you remember from 1974. This could go bad.
You can do family shout outs to try to get some answers.
Well,
they can help
she's
you.
old. She won't remember.
So what we are going to I got a few questions that we're going to ask you here, and we're going to see if you remember any of this from 1974. This is I mean, just silly, goofy fun.
You don't have to remember it.
You don't have to remember it. I doubt anybody's going to remember this.
Am
anyways,
I like in
a
share that I'm going to get shocked if I give the wrong answer?
No, you won't. No,
that's not shock.
That's another
trivia.
show. Yeah, that's a different show that we've done.
We have a show called Shock Trivia. We do. But
all right, I want to do that one.
But here we go. Here's your first question, okay? On August 29th of 1974, the day that you threw the bottle into the lake, I'm amazed. I'm still amazed that she remembered that was like the day that she threw it in and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's written on the
bottle, brother.
But August 29th, 1974, what festival was shut down when police clashed with fans on the final day of the concert?
Oh, Jim Morrison caused a ruckus. Monterey, Altamont.
Altamont? No, I'm sorry. It was the Windsor Free Festival.
Oh.
The Windsor Free Festival. I'm sure that's...
I don't even know what that is.
I'm not from Canada.
Listen to this, dude.
God.
Oh, U.S.
Okay.
In Guatemala.
Yeah, I was 11.
All
I told you, my music was Donny Osmond.
Question number two.
Nate, man, you're awesome.
What day was August 29th?
Tuesday.
No, it was not.
Wednesday.
I'm sorry. You're close.
Thursday?
One more day.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep, it was a Thursday.
I knew
It was a Thursday.
Of course, I searched the internet for this. I don't know any of these
making
things.
sure you knew.
I have no idea. I have no clue. Okay, here's another one. This is stupid.
Why? Why do you have this?
Why do I even have this one? What nation performed underground nuclear tests at Novaya Zemlya, USSR?
That nation, it's like shaped like this.
That one? No, it was.
No, it's it.
What it is?
That was it.
Mother Russia.
Let's just say that it's somebody that may have had something to do with your bottle a little bit.
Oh, vodka?
Vodka, yeah.
Kamchatka.
Russia, yeah, well, it was USSR. It was the USSR at the time.
Hold on, I take a sip of my Red Bull.
It wasn't my vodka. It was her vodka.
Who was the president?
empty.
Who was the president in 1974?
We kind of talked about this.
in 1970. No way, it was.
It was like a.
Wasn't
It was a mix.
Ford, yeah.
74.
Ford, yes. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, we got that one. All right.
Was it Ford?
I didn't even get any help.
Did we
And
talk about
he-
this earlier?
They were all saying wrong answers.
Said something about Nixon was like resigned that year.
Yes.
Did
Was
Nixon?
he? Was he really?
Said Nixon resigned in 74, yeah.
Oh, Nixon resigned in 74? I don't know. This is what the
I
internet
didn't
tells
know
me.
if it was before
You
that,
can't,
obviously.
the internet told me, so it's got to be right.
Yes.
I mean,
I-
that's, you know, that's
I was born in 1979, so I escaped all of that stuff.
all right. Here's one more question for you, Tina, and I hope you remember this one. This is
I know I know it.
what was the #1 song in the U.S. on 1974?
1974. Give me a hint.
Pop song, top 40.
Baby. We'll just say baby.
You know it's
Not Baby Got Back.
Baby, I need
No.
baby.
You're the woman I love and I love what it's doing.
Oh my! How horrible was the music? Having my baby. Having my baby.
That guy was wearing a brown leisure suit, I'm sure, with collars down to here. Everything was brown, you know?
Yes.
Corduroys, like, the 70s was so ugly
It was
to me.
so horrible.
I love it, though. It's just so awesome. There's no replicating the 70s.
I see that Tony Bruce has said that. Oh, here's another fun fact of 1974. You only had access to information within 50 miles of your house. Apparently, I don't know
Wow,
about
unless
that.
you
Send messages.
I guess. Yeah. You had to
send a
throw it
message
on
in
the
a
house.
bottle.
Holy moly!
Well, Tina, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I mean, this has been truly.
I gotta show you my picture.
Yes, we have pictures. we
yeah.
got
Don't
photos.
dismiss
We've got
me
to
yet.
look at some
was-
pictures here.
Because
I
wait,
want to see some old
She was on
nostalgia.
There's
vacation
the
with her
cottage.
grandparents.
Yeah.
I had to
Let's
show
see
that
these
to Eric
pictures. We
first.
got to show everybody these photos too, man.
That's the
There's the
cottage.
cottage. That was the cottage, really. Wow, it looks so old.
Like a cottage.
It's from 1974.
It looks so
That's right.
cottagey.
That's right. I forgot
There's
about
when all the swans used to come
upside down.
out. Like I don't know which
Swans
ones you want
everywhere.
to look
Check
at.
that out.
Here's my beautiful grandma.
Oh, we got some.
Woo woo!
Whoop, wah, wah. Hey,
Do a picture
We used to
grandma
think
there.
about. Yep.
There's grandma. Grandma had it going on.
The grandma was beautiful.
Yeah.
Here's our giant tree fort.
Tree forts. This is cool. Tree forts. Wait, did you guys build these tree forts yourself?
Yeah. That's about right then.
You guys built
That's about
these?
the time. Yeah,
You
my
built
grandpa
them.
and
Really?
my
Man, it was the
myself
70s.
and
You could do that stuff.
Yeah,
you could do
yeah.
that.
That is so cool.
Insurance
Here's a
companies
funny
didn't
one.
care too much.
Nowadays, kids expect you to build
That's
them
at the
for
Cherry
you,
Festival.
you know, or else you
Wow.
just
Yeah,
order
Here's
it
the Cherry
online,
Fe-
right?
Here's the Cherry Festival.
Cherry Festival. Oh my God! Look at this.
It
Look
was
at
a
the Cherry
tiny,
Festival.
tiny little
It was
crappy carnival came to town, and there was a pie eating contest and the parade, and everybody goes.
Wow! Look at how there's like nobody there. I mean,
Now we
that's-
I know.
Now we get
That was
20.
the open space.
We get
That's the
20 or
open
30 or
space.
50,000 extra people pouring
Holy
into our
cow.
town. That was never built to sustain so many cars.
Right.
Everything's backed up.
We got some.
Is that cottage
That's
still
okay.
there? Or is
No.
it long gone?
I don't know what else you want to. There's some
that's
funny
it.
ones.
Where
in
did you
there, though.
Where did you find all these?
There's
Did
the
you,
cottage.
and
I
here's
have
the
so many
cottage.
family photos. Everyone piles
love
their
that.
stuff. I have every
the
family
old,
photo.
The old cottage right there. And what do we got here? We got is that a totem pole?
Yeah,
Is
we
that
always had a totem
Oh,
pole.
jeez.
And when we would catch a fish and chop its head off, my grandpa would nail the head up on the totem pole.
Ah.
Yeah. So there was maggots.
He was like, give me that vodka bottle. Here, nail that sucker up.
Great fun for kids.
It actually sounds like a good time.
It was.
You guys
it was always a good time out
blowing
there.
off fireworks,
So much
shooting
stuff.
skeet out there probably back then. You could probably do that kind of stuff.
We rode our little dirt bikes. My brother and I had a dirt bike,
Dude,
and
that's awesome.
we could go down the road from the lighthouse
Then there was
to
nothing on the
Mapleton,
peninsula.
and there was nothing. There would
Oh,
be
really?
one truck would be coming down the road, and it was my uncle.
Not
Like a
nowadays.
phone
No,
company.
I mean,
No,
nowadays,
I know.
geez, it's,
Now you
it's
got
a
people
nightmare.
riding their
Goodness.
bikes like they think they're cars.
What do we got
and-
here? Who's this right here? Is that?
That's me and my brother.
This is Tina. How old are you there?
Probably about 11 or
About
12.
11 years
That's
old right
probably
there.
right about the time.
He's got a
There
bottle
she
that's
is.
still
There's the
missing,
girl
too,
that
doesn't
threw
it?
the
Yep.
bottle right there.
She's the one that threw the bottle. She's the litter bug.
The culprit.
I've picked up a lot of trash since then that
Yeah.
I didn't create, so I'm going to call it even.
Yeah. You've made up for it over
Yes,
the years.
I
Yeah.
have.
Wow, look at the
Definitely.
bell bottoms. I mean, this is I love these old pictures like this.
Yeah, look at
July
that
of
boat, too.
1973. Yeah, look at that boat. Yeah, you don't see him like that no more. God, this is so cool, dude. And here's Tina again. He looks like you're building your own fish killer. You're gonna be hammering up fish onto that.
I think my grandma wanted me posing. That's one of my that's my glamour shot.
Oh.
Remember that
Oh,
face?
falling into the lake. This is falling into the lake.
Falling into the lake.
Looks like. Yeah, splashing down. What is that? You
What a
stand
fun
on
summer.
The
There,
boat launch.
Travis,
You know, the boat
24.
hoist.
Okay, gotcha. This is so cool, man. Wow,
Yep,
look at these
nothing was
photos.
out
Dan, you
there.
gotta look at some of these too.
I'll
You gotta
take a
check
look.
those out, man. It's, this is so neat. I mean, I just think that, you know, I mean, historic stories and stuff. It's something that, you know, I mean, we can never get any of this time back, you know. I mean, to be able to keep that time in that bottle, to bring it back, you know. I mean, it's better than a photo, I think, you know. I mean, it's
Yes,
like
it is. It's
it's
so
like a
fun.
story from yourself to yourself, maybe, you know. I mean, it's
Right.
I mean, but it ended up being in Eric's hands, you know. I mean, Eric found it, and now Eric, well, what happened to the bottle too? Inquiring minds want to know where the bottle
I found
is.
it in 2015.
And
I set it on my dresser.
And
3 years later, my cat knocked it off.
Oh.
And it broke.
Kitty.
Seriously.
Bad
So-
kitty.
Well, yeah.
You still have that cat?
I still have the cat. And he's still in trouble.
Is he?
His name's Henry.
His name's Henry.
He's actually an awesome cat.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the bottle broke.
But you have a picture of it.
I do have
Yeah.
it. You found,
I saw
on
that,
Facebook,
yes.
you found.
So you've taken photos of it, and you like?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
when I actually initially found the bottle, I took numerous photos of the bottle, the letter. TCM contacted me, went on and tried to find you, sent many messages out on Facebook to a lot of Tina Greens.
Yeah. Oh, I
'Cause
bet there's a
there's
lot of them that are
Tina
like, I'm
Greens.
not answering
A lot of
this.
Tina Greens. And to no avail until just recently.
Yeah.
You said, hey, yep,
I
that's
know.
mine.
That's so cool.
And that was funny
It's not a
because
nasty
you were saying earlier that you weren't like really tech savvy and you didn't realize
Yeah.
that
No, I didn't
you were
know.
getting messaged and you
Well,
know
it kinda
because
got
if you're
lost
not
in my
friends,
phone.
well, if you're not friends with somebody,
Yeah.
it used to be if you weren't friends with somebody on Facebook,
Right.
they could a stranger could send you a message, but it went to like this separate box that you had to go check to
Right.
see if a stranger had sent you a message. So if you didn't
And I
know to
didn't
go
know how to
look
do
for
that.
that, it wouldn't have just popped
I
up that
didn't
you had
have
a message.
Messenger. I didn't know any of that.
Right. Wow. Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
there,
it's
that
just
explains
complete
it.
luck.
Share
It is.
some
It is
blatant
complete
stuff.
luck that this all came around. And so, what's the plans from here, Tina? I gotta know. What's the plans with the bottles and the messages? I mean, are you gonna
Maybe
be?
I'll shoot one out into Lake Superior or
Yeah.
more out there.
Oh, it could go
Bay.
anywhere in
Maybe
Superior.
you guys should start
I
like
know.
a family tradition where every year you guys throw out a message in a bottle. I mean, this is a lot of messages. Hold on. There's a lot of bottles we're talking here. Well, we've been saving up. We got a
Start chugging
whole.
the vodka.
We gotta get through the vodka first.
I don't know. Maybe not throw a message out in a bottle, but maybe something to commemorate. You know, this whole thing that made full circle. I'm sure you guys will think of something. I'm sure you guys will be creative as a family and come up with something really cool.
Right.
But the fact that you guys have that opportunity, that's what's cool.
I know,
You know,
it
to
is
be able
fun.
to have this bond with your family and share the story, and it's going to get passed on, and people are going to talk about, dude, you know, my great grandma found this like through a message in a bottle. They were on this show, and they can go watch it because. Now we're here. We're on the cloud.
Right.
You know, we're kind of like my great grandkids will probably say, "Yeah, I know my great granddad. I watched his show." You know.
Here's the one with the shades on.
That's
Hulk
something-
Hogan, brother.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people don't really think about. You know, you kind of leaving behind a little legacy, and that's what we're kind of doing with this show too. You know, so yeah, this is something to add to your guys' legacy. So very
this
cool.
Is great. This is.
Very cool.
I mean, I hope that everybody has enjoyed watching this so far. I mean, this is very cool. Thank you guys for coming in here tonight
fun.
and you know, I mean, doing this on our show. I think this is just. This
And
is,
my friend Lisa started this whole thing.
your friend Lisa.
My friend Lisa, because I thought I put it on Facebook. Oh, somebody found this and sent it to me. And my friend Lisa just said, "Oh, we gotta call the news. We gotta call the paper." You know,
It
I
did
was like,
blow up.
yeah. And
Crazy.
she sent the notice out to everybody. Next thing you know,
crazy.
the news is calling me. You know, they came to my house down in Canton and talked.
Well,
and
I mean, we're more than willing to share the link to this show with any news outlet too, if they want to, you know, have the footage of the message getting returned to you, and they want to use our link or for anything, that they're more than welcome. They have full permission to go ahead and take a piece right out of this link and finish their stories that they're working on too about
it. You want
to talk to them
the in-depth story, a little bit more in depth. You know, I mean, we just had a phone call come in, Dan. Should we call him back?
Why not?
Let's call him. I mean, we do this sometimes on the show, Tina.
Okay.
We like to...
Can I call someone? No.
Yeah.
Sometimes Michael Jackson called in once.
Is Donny Osmond calling and he changed his mind?
It could be.
He saw me. I'm famous.
You never know. We had Michael Jackson call in before.
Right.
We did.
Really?
Yeah, well, he's claimed.
He claimed he was, yeah.
Wow. That's funny.
My brother.
Come on, answer. You call us, you're going to get a call back. That's just the way it goes. Come on, please.
Let me tell you something.
I just hope that they want to... Yeah.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh, no problem. Hey, hi, how you doing? This is Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight. You just called the South of the Straight show. I don't know, maybe you called the wrong number. But we are sitting here right now chatting with Tina Green. She wrote a message and put it in a bottle 45 years ago, and we just got the message back to her, care of the man who found it, Eric Amon. Yeah, Eric Amon. And you called, so... If
you just witnessed it over the call, if we would have made the call, if you would have picked up just now, you would have witnessed. You know
what's even
worse?
Blew it. Is when you actually when you listen to this message, you're gonna be like, what in the hell is going on? I just called the wrong number and these jackasses called me back.
Dial and
I think it was a bud dial. I think it was. I don't know. Well, cool. Give us a call back if you'd like. Peace out there, Girl Scout. There you go.
That's how we make the show work.
We're just doing goofy crap like that. All right. Well, you know what, Tina? What we are going to do now? You were saying that you liked the band Dead by Monday, didn't you?
I had just looked at their.
You checked them out a little bit.
Yeah. Like
Oh, and you know what? Here's another crazy story I wanted to talk about really quickly before we play this music video by Dead by Monday. You witnessed something before.
She witnessed something very
Chris
cool.
Cornell, wasn't it?
She witnessed the last concert that Chris did in Detroit. She was at that concert.
Yep. Chuck and I went to see Soundgarden, one of our favorite bands.
Oh my gosh.
We got home really late, and for some reason I got up really early the next morning, and on the morning news there was the story that Chris Cornell
and me and Chuck were talking about it, and he's got pictures. He was like, I took a bunch of pictures, and like, dude, that was like 45 minutes before that guy passed away.
Yeah.
Right there, it was like, wow, that's just crazy that you were there. Saddens my heart, like I was saying earlier too. I think that Chris Cornell was like one of the best vocalists in rock and roll. Personally, one of my favorites. He was in Soundgarden for years. He ended up being an Audio Slave. Of course, he did stuff with Temple of the Dogs. I liked the Audio Slave was Rage Against Machines band, so I like to call him Rage Against the Garden.
Rage Against the Garden.
But no, I loved Chris Cornell, man. That was a shame that happened. But the fact that you got to witness his last show,
so
what a historical show.
TV,
that must have been weird.
That didn't happen. What?
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Coke Hogan don't mind eating bread as long as it's on a sandwich, because Cokester is hungry.
Need a Coke to wash it down.
Hey, they're calling back.
Okay,
hello, you get on the South of the Straight show with Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight. Who's this?
Well, I don't know who you're calling out there on the air like that.
Cletus.
Okay.
It's Cletus, everybody. Cletus is calling in.
Hi, Cletus.
Okay.
Who's that?
Tina, I like what you're doing.
He likes what you're doing,
Okay.
Tina.
Oh, good. What am I doing? Just following my message story?
You like the message story?
He likes
there,
what you're
Cletus?
doing with the bottles.
Woo! Okay.
Cletus.
Don't you call me by my government name.
Don't call you by your government name. Okay.
What you been working on, Cletus?
How you know it's me?
How do I know it's you? Well, I can tell by your voice. I mean, I can hear your voice. It's pretty obvious.
I like Lisa and I like Tina. I don't fucking like you much.
Jeez. Okay. Well,
he's a swearer, guys.
Yeah,
we got one.
Old Cletus, he's got the mouth of a sailor. What can I say? So, Cletus, how you doing tonight?
I'm sorry. I forgot about the whole. I'm sorry.
You're fine,
yeah,
Cletus.
it's okay.
Cletus
on the air.
Right. No.
Now we know that Cletus is.
Who's that behind Dan right there?
Who's that behind Dan? That's Tina's mom.
She's a lovely lady that would like to say hi. So if you just wave right there, you can say hi to Cletus.
That's Grammy.
Cletus,
now, I feel like she's watching me.
She is.
Am I getting audited?
She's piercing through your soul right now.
I can't be audited. I tell you, I got burner. I can't get audited. Okay.
Cletus,
when you
called,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, buddy, when you called last time, you had a guitar and you was getting ready to sing something, but it was like, don't you have a song that you've been writing about Adam Petrie, or what do you call him?
Petra?
Alex Petra.
Alex Petra.
You been working?
Petra? No, I ain't gonna waste my time on no Alex Petra. You know what I mean? I already got your guys' CDs. What the fuck I need his CDs for? You know what I'm saying?
I realize, yeah, no. But no, we were thinking maybe we could hook you guys up. If you wanted to try to do a song with Alex Petra, man, make it like a battle.
No, I ain't doing no songs with no Alex Petra. I ain't doing no songs with Petra Allen. I ain't doing no songs with nobody with anything Alex Petra in the fucking mix, okay? I'll do a song there with that, hold up, I gotta look at my notes.
Cletus.
Cletus, I think you've had a little bit too much Kamchatka tonight. I understand that I mean, the message in the bottle thing probably got to you, and you just started putting them back, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a little bit. I don't know about Kamchatka. I don't know what that means. That sounds like a little bit of jibby. You know.
Dude,
well, Cletus, thank you so much for calling in tonight. I hope
we
that
told
you
him to call every week.
Did we tell him to call?
I told him to call every week.
Man.
But you know what? we need to get Cletus to record a song.
I didn't even call last week. Don't even. Yeah. I won't even call next week.
We didn't do a show last week.
Yeah, we didn't even have a show last week, Cletus.
Well, I called anyway.
I know. I didn't call last week.
Okay, that must be why.
All right, Cletus, you know what I want you to do? I'm going to give you some homework, bro. I need you to write me a song about Alex Petra.
Oh, you just...
As soon as homework came out.
All right, good talk. Yeah, as soon as homework came out, he was done. He was all done.
That dude is the bomb.
He's so weird.
Hey, I got to get to my kid.
All right. Take care, Dre. Yes, Dre.
Once again, man, thank you.
Have a good night, buddy.
Dude, I thought he left already. I would have went and talked to him.
Hey,
Dre Griffis,
dude,
man.
Jay.
Rock solid, bro.
Right now we are going to play a song from... Right now we're going to play a song from Dead by Monday, and then after that we are going to be chatting with Freddi Sparxx, the guitarist for Dead by Monday. But I do want to remind everybody that if you want to get a great sticker or anything like that done, you got to contact Rick over at Got Graphics. Yeah, just look for the Got Graphics link down below in the first comment below, and contact him, dude. I mean, he makes some incredible stickers. He's made his stickers for us. He's made our banner behind us and all that stuff.
We got stickers too, guys.
Yeah, we got some stickers available now, everybody. So make sure that you, if you want to get some great quality stickers done, vinyl stickers, contact Rick over at Got Graphics. So here we go. Let's play some music. You want to play some music?
Yeah, dude.
Let's play some music.
something in this room that we don't talk about. Someone let it in, wish it would stumble out. So pull me from this ledge, I think I'm much too high. All that I regret, soon I will deny.
All right, there you go. There's some music from Dead by Monday right there, coming out of Alpena, Michigan. Sideshow Nate and Dan Stray. We also got Eric still hanging out with us tonight, man. It's this has been a fun show so far, guys, and it's only getting better. Yeah. I mean, was that cool or what? I mean,
I can't believe it's still in the first. Like, we're just into the second hour here.
Yeah, we're.
It's unbelievable to me. I felt like that was like that. I can't believe it.
Hyper nostalgia.
Right. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. We just got done watching, everybody. We just got done watching a message that was floating around in Lake Michigan for 45 years. Yep. Well, 41 technically, right? Technically speaking, it would
returned
be
45 later.
It would, yeah. It was returned 45 later, but was floating around. And Eric Amon.
Amon.
You know, remember Amon?
Amon.
No, remember Amon Orchards?
Right. Yeah.
That's
Amon
his
Orchards,
family.
yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Oh, I didn't know that. But the message was floating around in Lake Michigan for 41 years. Eric stumbled upon it when he was doing some work, and he got in touch with the person who wrote the letter, and we just had to hand it right back to her right here on the show. That was just
Seriously.
I mean,
crazy.
seriously, I'm a little bit amazed by what we just witnessed, but it's very cool, and I don't know, Dan. What is your feelings on all of this?
I'm reading the screen right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm amazed too, man. I don't even know what to say. It's just such a rare thing that happens to people. I mean, I've gone on YouTube. I've watched some videos of messages. So there are messages in bottles that get returned, here and there, but they're never like something that's this old.
Right.
They're always something that someone threw out a year ago or something and saw how far it made it and everything. But this is something totally different. This is a time capsule.
Yeah.
This is a real treasure that got found.
And speaking of time, Tony
an honor
says
to be a part of
that
it.
Tony's all excited because he's that we got stickers now. We do have stickers available
Yeah,
for the
we
South. Did we get some stickers to Tina?
I gave them tons of stickers.
Good.
I gave
Awesome,
all of
awesome.
them stickers.
They got Coke Hogan shirts. They got stickers. Right now we are going to call Freddi Sparxx from the band that we just got done watching there, Dead by Monday. So we are going to chat with him for a few and play some more of their music videos. These guys are amazing. Coming out of the Alpena area, man. I mean,
It's dope.
is it dialing? Oh, Jesus! So loud. Hello, is this Freddi?
Oh, it sure is.
Hey, Freddi, how you
up,
doing, man?
brother?
Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight, and we're hanging out with Eric, Amon, Amon. I gotta say that right. Right here on the South of the Straight Show. I'm sorry, I'm calling a little bit later because our last guest that we had in the studio, it ran a little bit later. We had a lady who got a letter back from 45 years ago, and from a bottle that she wrote. She wrote a message, put it in a bottle, chucked it out in Lake Michigan, and then 45 years later, here it is coming back to her. So I do apologize for getting to you a little bit late. We're about 5 minutes late right now. But how's things going in Alpena?
Man. Hey, I've been watching and enjoying the show. No problem at all, man. It's been great. Been enjoying it.
Awesome. That's good to know, man. But tell us about your band. We just got done watching Elephant. Is that how I say that right?
Yeah.
As an elephant?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually something we did about 5 years ago. One of the first ones we did with a guy that was out of Detroit. That's a filmmaker. And, we're out of Alpena. We've basically been at it, since probably about 2011. And we've been working hard at it and enjoying the Michigan scene, enjoying the people, having a good time, and that's basically it.
That's so cool, and it's you and your wife. This is another cool thing about this band is that your wife is playing the drums in this band, isn't she?
Absolutely, that's my lovely wife, Roxanne.
That is so cool, man.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, we have our buddy Joel Choke playing bass with us, and we do our thing, have a good time, and that's basically it.
You guys, the sound of your music too. This is something that I had wrote in the description. Is like it almost brings me back to like the old school Tool days, when Tool was first coming around. I mean, you guys have like this dark feel to the music, to the videos, to like everything about it. Like, what is the inspiration for your guys' music, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, you basically hit it on the head right there. We do enjoy that kind of stuff. A lot of the imagery that Tool and the Perfect Circle, create. We kind of, all of us dig on that. And it just seemed that when we started playing our original stuff and writing stuff, it just went right in that direction. We didn't
awesome.
force it or focus it. It just happened that way. People seem to like it, so we just keep letting it happen.
Dude, that's the way to make it something beautiful right there, if you ask me, man.
You find something, keep going with it.
Yeah, keep going with it. I mean, not only that, you're breaking the traditional grounds of Michigan music, I think. I think it's cool to hear this style of music, I mean, I think that, you guys definitely fit in with a lot of the other bands, but I think you guys kind of step it up a little bit, Like, you guys make others have to walk up to your level, I mean...
Well, I don't know about that. We've been lucky. We were able to do shows in Michigan with, different kind of acts. Like we did a festival with K Squeeze, a rapper out of Detroit. He was fresh off of doing a single with T-Pain. We got to work with him. We got him on stage with us. But then we got to do stuff with bands like Tension Head and Beast of the Field and stuff like that. So,
nice.
It's just, it's the kind of stuff we like and the kind of people that seem to be cool to us. We enjoy, Michigan and stuff. We've done, we've headlined the Chicago Hard Rock a few times. We've toured as far south as Miami. We've done some shows down there. So, majority of our stuff we like to do right here in Michigan, but we get out once in a while.
Yeah, because you're a Florida boy yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm from the scene that spawned Marilyn Manson, all that kind of stuff.
Ooh,
so that will give you an idea of, kind of the direction of our music too. It's not like I contribute that by choice. It's just that was the scene I was from. That's what the kind of music my friends all played and how we played it. It just has always stuck with me. So if it sounds derivative of that, well, it's only because I was part of that scene at the time, and that's how we all kind of played.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of Marilyn Manson, you ever jam with those guys, The Death of the Party?
Yeah, I'm familiar with. I know Carl. Yeah, I know those guys. Good guys.
Yeah, dude,
I love what they do. I love that they get off their butts and stuff and get downstate and play and do good shows. I give those guys a lot of credit. They work hard.
Yeah. No, it's been a while since I've seen any DOTP. Last I knew, it was like I think the DOTP was together, but I'm not sure. I think they're kind of just taking a little break right now. But
yeah, I think they're on a little hiatus. They did a lot of work, a lot of stuff in the studio, and I think they're on a little hiatus right now. It's basically what we're at right now. Roxy and I had a baby in February.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
That is awesome, man.
So we're basically on a little bit of a hiatus as far as doing live gigs, but we're still recording. We got a bunch of stuff. We're in pre-production for another record, so we're recording demos and trying to see what it sounds like and all that good stuff.
Right on. Yeah. I was going to ask. Your last album was produced by Steve Albini, right?
Steve Albini. Yeah, that's the guy that did Nirvana's last album. He did Chevelle's first album. He's worked with a lot of people. We were really lucky to get the opportunity to do a record with him.
Yeah, what was that like? I mean, to be able to work with somebody who's produce music for some of the best bands that are out there right now, or that have been out there.
Out there.
Rest in peace, Nirvana. But what was that like, man?
It was nuts. The guy's a bit of a nerd when it comes to that stuff, so he's real technical about things, but he enjoys talking about different projects he's worked on in relation to what, like our project. I could hit him up because we were big fans of the Posies. He did the first Posies album, the big album that they did.
I remember the
Posies, we were, that was exciting to us. So we were able to tell him, well, geez, how did you do this? And how did you get the cello to sound like that? How did you do this?
Right.
And he would, and he would throw it. Same thing. I wanted a particular guitar sound for a couple of songs, and he threw at me the same basic rig that he recorded a good part of In Utero with Nirvana. So it's like, Jesus, those kind of things mess you up. Or what messed you up is when you need a microphone adjusted and he comes down and does it himself. You're like, oh my God, this guy, I can't believe he's adjusting a microphone. What am I doing here?
Right. You're like, I don't got to do it? Oh, this is great, man. This guy knows what he's doing, man. The new album that you guys are working on, I want to know about this. Because I've noticed in your your YouTube feed, which, by the way, anybody that's watching right now, you've got to check out their YouTube channel. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. You guys, as far as the production goes in the music in the music videos, they seem to be very long stretches of time in between them. Is there any reason for that, or?
No, not really. Basically the video project, it takes a lot to put into them. The first one you just saw, that one wasn't too bad. The second one we did, a song called You're Not Me, that we went down to Palm Beach and recorded that in a theater and in a school. So we had to go down and work on that, and then it was all edited and put together. And then the next one was one that we just released in August. And that would be My Last Breath. And that's the one with my wife Roxy singing. And that one is cool because that was filmed right here in Michigan. We did a lot of the drone scenes were done on the rat farm in Sneak, Michigan. Some stuff was filmed out on the jetty at Bell Bay on Lake Huron.
Wow.
So, we really, a lot of them was recorded on my property right here in Sneak, Michigan. So, it's all like total Michigan flavor to it. And we used a filmmaker, too. We used a filmmaker, Zach Irving, the local guy here. He did the cinematography, and he shot everything, did all the drone shots for the director who, obviously put it all together then. And he's a real Michigan guy. He does a lot of pure Michigan stuff and all that. So it was cool to work with him. That was awesome.
That's very cool. Now, I got to ask, too, now when it comes to the screaming that's in Low, or My Last Breath, I call it Low, but it is, it's My Last Breath.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, Low. Is that Roxy screaming, or is that you?
No, that is actually our buddy, Derek Broman. He is, he can scream like none other, and he screamed on the track. That's him. We don't normally, even when we perform it live, we don't actually do it to scream. And we did do a version of it with Steve Albini that from our last album that doesn't have the screams or anything. It's a little more of a subdued, but man, we really like that version. It's just one of our favorites, so we put it in the video.
Dude, I love it too. And the whole the screaming goes along with the video because you got people running around in pigs' heads, and I think it fits it. I wanted to know too. All of your videos are black and white. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, it's just the flavor we're going for. We're just going for that. The next stuff that for the next record, we're going in a little bit of a different direction. But yeah, that was just something we wanted to go with that for the first few. We like the look of it. Everything about it appealed to us, so we kind of stuck with it for that series of the 3 or 4 of them that are there.
You know what? I almost think that you got to keep on going black and white. I mean, the fans are going to be watching it like, oh, this isn't Dead by Monday song. Nope, not a Dead by Monday. It's not in black and white.
Yeah, exactly.
You just flip them right out, just bright, obnoxious colors like Walt Disney threw up on it or something to just be hooked. Yeah, that would be great. We should just got to throw a curve every now and then. You got to
right. So, gosh, you're a busy dude there, Freddi. I mean, you got a kid, you got a band, you got a wife, you got everything that's going for you. You know, I mean, what about you guys have been on tours before? You guys have done tours down to Chicago and stuff. Are you guys planning any tours here? I mean, you got to find a babysitter now, but I mean, you got.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. But
absolutely. Well,
go ahead.
Well, we're just basically waiting until the kids are big enough to at least 2, 3, 4 years old, so they can be little roadies, and we can just put them right to work. And we'll homeschool them. We'll make it look good.
Right.
But put them to work.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
No, to answer your question, no, we have nothing on the horizon. The last shows that we did some festivals, like the Brown Trout Festival up here. We did that and a couple other things. Did some shows at the Aplex here in town.
Right on.
But we haven't ventured out. We haven't ventured out either downstate or to Chicago or anywhere else. But we want to get back to Chicago, back to the Hard Rock again. We've always enjoyed playing there. It's a cool place. We have friends that live there, and we stay right in the area, and it's always a good time. So, these days we try to plan it around a good time.
Right.
So.
Well, you know what? I I don't want to take up too much of your time, man. I mean, I know that. I mean, like we just said, baby, wife, life. I mean, you got a lot that's on your plate right now. So talking to a couple yahoos like us over here in Traverse City, it's like, hey, you got other stuff you got to do. But
well, guys, that's awesome of you guys to talk to me and stuff. I really appreciate it. I started watching your stuff. I dig it, and I really appreciate you, playing the video and stuff, and a few more people checking us out here in Michigan. Appreciate what you guys do for the bands in Michigan, from what I've seen.
Oh, for sure.
Cool, man.
Dan and I, we used to be musicians. Well, we like to say that we kind of are still musicians, but I mean, when we were growing up, we used to be in bands ourselves. I was a lead singer of a band. Dan was a hip hop artist, and we noticed that it was just so difficult for these bands to get noticed. Like, how do we get these guys all together in their own platform so that they could get seen? And that's why we discovered, we're like, duh, why don't we make our own damn internet radio show or something, and then started off as internet radio, and then we've decided to take it to YouTube, simply because when it goes to us playing a music video from another band or something like that, we're not making any money off of those guys, but any of that revenue that they may potentially make is going back to them, and that's our main thing, I mean, you do get a couple of cents of change every now and then from YouTube, and so that was our thing. We're like, oh, hey, we're gonna start playing new music videos, we're gonna get these bands noticed a little bit more, because
we're bringing the old MTV days.
Yeah, the MTV. We're bringing back MTV, man. That's kind of what we're looking at.
Playing the videos.
Well, the thing is labels production companies, things that people looking to license music for TV, film. I mean, that's basically where the only way a musician's making money these days. Outside of touring, you can make your money off of licensing. But I tell you, a show like yours, you know, that has a lot of Michigan music, if somebody in the industry is looking for that, you guys could be the place that has it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I consider what you're doing a noble effort, because I see it in the long term that it could reach out that far, you know, into the industry, that people will see, hey, Michigan bands come to you guys and see that.
Right.
It can do a lot of good for people.
That's true. That's true. That could be. I mean, you know, I've been looking around the nation too. You know, like, is there any other like states that are like Illinois music? You know, this is Washington music. I don't hear it. I don't see it. You know, so it's like I guess we're kind of stuck in our own little mitten, which is I have no problem with that, because I listen to local music. I listen to just Michigan music. I really don't even pick up the radio. I don't listen to the radio at all. I am always so focused on the Michigan musicians and the Michigan music scene that I think Slipknot might be the only band that I actually still check out every now and then, you know, but outside of that, I just focus on folks like you, you know. I mean, I think that it's you guys are making it happen. You guys are keeping me alive, man.
Michigan's got a long, deep culture of music. I mean, it goes way back, and we're talking some world-class music has come out of Michigan over the years. There's just no denying that. Yeah. You know, Motown, things like that. So that said right there, you know, anybody in Michigan that's playing should be proud to be from Michigan. Because I tell you, I've lived in other parts of the country, and Michigan gets respect for that.
True.
The punkers, when it comes to Iggy, you know, you can name almost any genre, and they can pick a band from Detroit that is influential and that they dig.
Yeah, we
so
just had Derek St. Holmes on last week. You know, I mean, that's you know, I mean, folks like that. I mean, we got bands out there like M5 and stuff that we gotta still try to get in contact with. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of just killer music that we haven't quite touched yet, but we're working our way to it, man. We you know, I mean, we like to put our finger in every musician's. Wait, what? Never mind.
Ear.
Their ears. Their ears. That's what it is. Yes, we like to put our fingers in musicians' ears.
Wet Willie of the show.
I want to see if you could tell me really quickly about the song "Low." What is it about? And give us a little backstory on it.
It's just about a lot of screaming in it. You know, most of our stuff is written basically really vaguely, that you can put anything you want to it. If that's the idea behind it. It's not to be too direct, it's not to be too personal, but it's not to be too vague, but vague enough that anybody can put something to it. Mm-hmm. So really, the cheap way out of that question is I'm going to say is whatever you want to put to it is what it is.
Okay. All right, man. All right. I love the song, awesome. And, you know, I mean, I can't wait to play right here for everybody who's tuning in. And once again, everybody who you're checking this out, you better be going and subscribing to this channel, too. You got to go and check out Dead by Me.
After you watch our
Dead
show.
by Monday. Dead by Monday. It's D3ad by Monday, okay? So it's, you know.
Yeah, we're battling with a punk band out of the UK. So far, we got them to change their name on their social media to Dead by Monday UK, and of course, they don't use a 3. But we're still fighting them over that, so it's going to be to the death.
Yeah, there's a band coming out of the Lansing area, Heartsick, who also has that. Yeah, the Heartsick has the...
We got to get back with Alfonso.
We do need to get back with Alfonso.
He's doing great things right now.
He is, yeah. Alfonso, if that's a band, too, you got to check out. Have you checked out Heartsick yet?
No, I have not.
Yeah, check out Heartsick, man. I mean, if you want to talk about an up and coming band, I mean, these guys they're blowing it up, dude. But there's a band out of Australia that's called Heartsick too. So like Alfonso had to make it Heartsick US on Facebook in order for people to understand it. So I mean
that's difficult.
Yeah,
and when you're crossing borders with trademarks and names. All I could say is I told them, you guys come to the States and play, we're gonna fight. So
yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Take care there, Freddi. I mean, you guys have a great night. Tell Roxy we said hi, and oh yeah, the bass player too. I can't forget the bass player. Tell Joel that we said hey too, man.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
All right,
Take
buddy.
Thank you,
Take care, and have a good evening.
Take a good evening.
Take a good evening.
Mike Barnes says, what's up? He's going to get a hold of us when he gets out of the hospital. He's in the ICU. I don't know what's going on with him. What? I know he's up in the hospital, so we're gonna send you some positive vibes, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And let you know we got your back, man. Let us know if you need anything. Hit me up.
Yeah.
You can message me. But yeah, man, we definitely want you to come by and just hang out in the show with us.
Yeah, Mike, get in touch with us, man. Send us a message or whatever, dude.
Let us know what's going on with you. What, you're in the hospital?
Maybe we can find a way to help him out. That'd be
what?
Cool,
He's in the hospital? Frick, dude.
Let's play him some music. We'll play him some music. That's about the best thing that we can do.
We're gonna cheer you up.
Right now, I want to remind everybody too that one of our sponsors for this evening's show, and not only for this evening's show, I mean these sponsors that we've been showing tonight are for the June 29th show as well. They're helping to make the South of the Straits Summer Music Series Episode 1 happen. So a big thank you to Simply Organic Cleaning Services. Tina there. Tina's the owner. There's a phone number right there if you'd like to contact her. She uses all organic. There's no, you don't see no bleach in her car. There's no bleach whatsoever.
Dude, all you got to do is get on simplyorganic@yahoo.com.
Yep. Send her a message. And they got all kinds of deals too. They got reoccurring signups for both residential and commercials. Receive 10% discounts. They've been doing it for over 30 years. Everything is organic, as I said, organic, biodegradable, hypoallergenic, and plant derived. That's maybe we should
ask for better right there.
Gosh, I should have called
her. It's like
her.
a vegan clean.
Gluten-free as well?
What's that?
Is it gluten-free?
Yes, it's gluten-free too. You can drink this stuff. No. But you should contact them to clean your area, man. They'll clean you up. And I think that we might have to contact them to clean up the studio because it seems like every single time that we get done doing a show,
I know we got to clean it up.
Mess.
Looks like Mike said he almost died, man. He was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Holy shit!
Didn't realize that he had it, so he had himself a little episode there. But he's in good hands now,
well,
so
hey, Mike,
he's gonna make it through.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna keep you going, man. We got some music here by Dead by Monday that we're gonna play for you. Right after this message from our buddy Ray the Gourmet.
This is Ray the Gourmet, and you're watching the South of the Straits podcast on YouTube. Yeah, brother.
it would be. Did you crucify your soul and dignity? I may be blind, but my eyes, they can see. When I look at you, I'm glad that you're not me. You knew best. Was it easy to go along with the rest? Something strange has got a hold of me. When I look at you, I'm glad that you're not me. That you're
Hey, how you doing? That's Howard Sperm right here. We got Grease over here.
Hey, how you doing, Grease?
Hey, we got Grease. We got who else we got over here? What's your name, lady? Huh? Come on, get up on the mic. Come on, give it. You don't talk?
That's Bro Dirt.
That's Bro Dirt right there. Bro Dirt. We got Howard Sperm and Grease in the studio here. We kicked them other losers out, and now welcome to the.
How's you doing tonight?
Yeah, it's been a long show. It's been it's been good.
You got the greasiest Siciliano in the place.
Yeah.
Right now. Forget about it.
I gotta ask you something, there, Grease. I got a quick question for you, Grease.
Yeah, I'm party in the front.
Party in the front.
Business in the front, party in the back. That's how I like to roll.
That's like that. Yeah. Okay. You got yourself a Camaro, huh? You've been driving a Camaro.
Yeah, I've been driving for a lot of years.
Been driving for a lot of years, yeah.
Yeah, it does me pretty good. Gets me where I gotta go.
That's good. That's good. How about you? What was your name?
Bro Dirt.
Bro Dirt. Bro Dirt.
Bro Dirt.
Yeah, how you doing?
Tell me your life story there, Bro Dirt.
Oh, you know it.
You ever found a fucking message in the bottle?
One time.
Have you? I
did.
You found a message in a freaking bottle, huh?
Found a message in a fucking bottle.
On the beach next to actual water.
Next to actual water, huh?
Actual water, yeah.
You know, this Coke Hogan fellow, he found a message in a bottle,
message in a bottle.
I like that guy.
You know what I mean?
You like that guy?
He's a nice guy.
Freaking message.
Good guy.
For a long time. He's a good dude.
Coke Hogan.
Yeah, you know, we hung out a few times, you know, kind of crazy though. He's too crazy with a Coke, you know what I'm saying?
He's all
he
about
won't
that
slow
Coke?
down on a freaking Coke.
Yeah.
And I was his Coke dealer for a while.
Oh, you were dealing with
I
Coke?
used to drop him off, you know, case here, case there. You know? Yeah, you know, I got him what he needed. You know what I'm saying? I got that. I'm good like that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Bing, bang,
Gotcha.
boom.
Yep.
Take you, I'll whack you upside the fucking head with it.
You know, we
I
really
say,
hope that...
I bring this case over here, all the way over here. Now you're going to tell me that you only want half this cake? I ought to take this cake, I ought to bust you upside your fucking head with it.
You know,
That's what I told him, and then we was friends after that.
We hope that you guys had a really good time tonight on the show. I hope that you enjoyed the show. We had, we want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in.
Yeah.
It was very nice to meet the family from Canton, Michigan. Now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good time. Good stuff.
Tina. Yep.
Tina
Good
Green
stuff.
Alera.
Tina Green. She was the lady with the message in the bottle that Bro Dirt found.
Boom.
Bro Dirt found that earlier. He found it yesterday, but he he found it yesterday.
45 years yesterday.
45 years ago yesterday, he found that. And it's been a good show, good heartfelt show. Thank you so much. We want to thank Freddi Sparxx for tuning. Oh, what happened? What happened here? What happened
we
here?
froze up.
We froze up for a second there. Hey, things happen. That's just the way it goes. We keep things rolling.
Let me tell you something. I'll take this bottle.
It's a reason. There's a reason that that happened there.
Yeah, I take that bottle. I take it. I say, hey, let me tell you something. I push that bottle down your freaking throat. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
If you can't read the letter inside, that's the point. You pick up the letter, you take it out, you take it, just take a look at it. Jesus, breaking my nuts over here.
When it's shoved down your throat, you're not gonna know what it says.
Yeah, so you try it. I'll take that bottle.
Cough it up.
Boom.
Just cough it up.
Dude, what are we doing?
I have no fucking idea. This is stupid. Why?
Howard Sperm or something?
Howard Sperm? Yeah.
My goodness.
I can't do that.
Look at this dude, man.
I see that Bro Dirt's still alive, though.
Look at this guy. Look at this one. What about this one? What about this?
Why is this happening to us here? It just keeps
on
freezing. What about this
one, hey?
Yeah, there's a new one. You know what?
It's probably a massive EMP.
I think we're having an issue here. Everything has gone black. You know what? I'm glad that it's gone to this this color at the very end of the show. This didn't happen for the rest of the show.
Well, we can clip the awesome parts.
I feel like if I actually had long hair, I'd be super gay with it.
Dude, I got hair in my hair.
I'd be doing this shit all the time.
Dudes would really think you were into him because you're totally touching your hair the whole time.
So fucking long.
So thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Thank you to Tina Green. Thank you to Eric for finding this and bringing this story to us, man. This is it was great. It's always nice to have an actual good story. This was a heartfelt, heartwarming. Just a feel good story. And it's very rare that you get to see things like this happen.
Try that one.
And it just keeps on happening. Everything
By the
keeps
time
on
it comes
freezing.
back on, you'll have that one on.
Everything keeps on freezing on us. So we're going to have to wrap up the show. I want to remind everybody, too, that if you or anybody you love is suffering from an addiction, to send me an email, sideshow@southofthestraits.com, and I will help point you in the right direction. Also want to thank Freddi Sparxx for calling in and, giving us a few minutes to chat with him. He had some amazing music there, Dead by Monday. You guys better.
You better.
You better.
Shout out to Dre Griffis.
You got and Dre Griffis, dude. You're going
I've
somewhere
known
with
Dre
it,
for years, dude. I've never
Never
known
was
him.
aware of that.
I never really known him to be a musician.
Killer
I knew he liked to sing and stuff. You know, hey, everybody likes to sing. Maybe get up, do some karaoke, something like that. Yeah, he's pretty good, And then, then out of the left field, this dude comes with this country stuff and. Holy shit!
She like my funny bone. Everything keeps freezing. Stop it! Stop! It's the end of the show. We have to wrap it up. I don't know what it is.
Dude, I'm just saying, Dre, man. I'm down to push this, bro. Are you serious? You had something like this tucked away. You could do this crap all this time, and then you haven't been doing something? So I'm glad that you decided to come forth with this information and give us this song, because I think people need to hear it, and everybody that heard it thought it was pretty dope too, from what I was seeing on there, and I can't wait to see the comments to come
for sure
as this video goes on.
Check him out.
Yeah, Dre Griffis.
Definitely.
Dre Griffis. Dude, it's our
And thank you to all of our viewers who are tuning in tonight, our new subscribers as well. Thank you guys for checking out the show. We have more stuff in the future, too. We have all kinds of goofy, weird shit that's coming up in the future, as well as amazing Michigan music that you've got to check out. And our sponsors. Got to thank our sponsors for tonight. Rick over at Got Graphics, Tina over at Simply Organic Cleaning Solutions, and the lovely Miss Jessie Smith. Thank you from the Great Lakes Makeup Management. Thank you so much for helping to keep this show going. We can't wait to see all of you folks June 29th at Streeters Studio Anatomy at Studio. Streeters for a second there. Studio Anatomy.
Is that even a name anymore?
Is that even a thing? I don't think so.
Sorry, Doug.
Studio Anatomy, June 29th. We have Aurelius, Catharsis Theory, Damned by Dawn, and this band right here, Nagazi.
You know who I want to have come on in?
Oh,
and I'm going to just give a shout out to and have him contact me. Well, I will contact him anyway, but our good friend Chris Pilley from the Stomachache Crew. I know he's had a lot going on with the Stomachache Crew, but he is actually, he's an MMA fighter. Has been for a long time,
right.
And he's got a fight coming up, and I want to help promote his fight and encourage everybody to check it out.
Yeah.
He's got some tickets left. I think it's down in Grand Rapids.
I think it's on June 29th too.
And is it?
It's on the night of our show.
Okay, well, whoever ain't there, it could be there.
If you want to see some boxing, you want to see some bass beating. Go check that out, man.
If you're down in the Grand Rapids area, and some of our listeners are down there. Dude, just go out and check it out, and we'll get the info from Chris. Maybe we'll have him call in or come on.
That would be great. We should have him come in.
Why
don't we have him come in? I mean, he had the Stomachache Crew and all that shit going on.
Of course,
we got to get him back into the studio.
Okay, so we're gonna get him back in here. That's
especially maybe we could fight him. Maybe we could help him. We'll I mean, he's probably really scared of.
No,
us,
I mean,
right?
he's got a fight coming up. We're not gonna do anything to mess him up before his fight. I mean, he don't want to try to fight us. I mean, he might be a MMA boxer, but I mean, come on, bro. There's a couple of us.
I played.
Chris is like, what?
I played Super Punch Out. Bring it.
You're gonna get super punched out.
Punch.
You're gonna super punch yourself out. Slow down there, dude.
You can.
Nuts.
Yeah, I can.
So and we didn't hear anything back from Daniel Franchise tonight. Hopefully we're gonna hear from him soon. Maybe he got caught up.
Keeps on happening.
All right. Maybe he got caught up. Maybe he couldn't make it tonight.
Right.
That's totally cool. That's legit. We got the glasses though, and we down to promote this, man. Get at us. Let's see where we can go with it. Let's make some videos.
Let's wrap this show up with Mr. Carl. Oh,
no.
I guess that's not. Wait, what's going on now?
We're back to red.
What's going on here? Come on, Carl. Look at Carl. Won't even.
Come
on, Carl. I believe in you.
I love everybody that's listening to this show right now. Anyone that's tuning in, I love you.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to end the show with darkness. How about that?
What?
Nothing's loading, dude.
Why this show?
I don't
Why
know,
tonight?
Man. Why tonight? We can do it like this.
End it with Dre's song.
We'll end it with this song right here. The intro. Goodbye, folks. Have a good night.
I can't listen to this crap before my coffee. I will dispose of you. I'm very busy.
Don't drink and drive. That's stupid.
Don't be calling me at night leaving me messages either. Sick of it. You need to get your head out of your ass.
Out of my mind, couldn't get signed. Gonna go streaking by the bay. Load up your guns, shoot 'em for fun. Driving in jacked up Chevrolets. Furlong, snog spawns. And I never won a thong before. Yeah, right. But now it's time to kick some ass alive. Nervous breakdowns all over town. So ruthless. If you're a ball, give us a call. Stop off the streets.